We're live. We live. We live. We live. We live. We're in the farming magazine right now. I'm reading the farming magazine. Oh my man. Alrighty. Welcome to the codys Farm Podcast. You guys are having a good day. If you are, leave a like, comment, subscribe on the video. If you're new here to the channel, think about it. Consider subscribing. So, today, podcast. Hey guys, welcome to the codys Farm Podcast. Just wanted to say, hope everybody had a good weekend. So let's jump right into the podcast. So the new generation of teenagers. So if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you probably know I work super hard, and sometimes the videos are just made for fun. As you guys may or may not know, I'm 15, and some of you may ask, why do you work? Does someone tell you, hey, go do this or that? Nobody tells me to go mow or weed eat around the fence line. Nobody tells me to till the garden or even to make a garden. I kind of want, man, I need something to have my phone there so I can have. I don't know what I've already read. Weed eat around the fence line. Nobody tells me to till the garden or even to make a garden. I just go and do it for content, and also nobody else is going to do it. Being a young man living in the new generation is kind of weird. I went to school last year, and all the kids talked about was how Minecraft is better than Fortnite. Me being me, I just laughed in my head due to the fact that they talked more about video games than anything else. I find it very interesting that kids my age would rather talk about video games than four-wheelers, dirt bikes, fishing, tractors, or trucks. You know, I'm a huge fan of all those things. Don't get me wrong, I love to play video games and here and there. But if it's nice outside, I'm going to be outside. When it's raining, I might be working. God created this friends and family. Some kids would rather sit inside and play video games than hang out with family or their friends. If they talk to their friends, it's on the phone or on their mics when playing games. A couple years back, I was the same way. I'd rather sit inside and play video games than be outside or help my dad in the shop or do anything outside. But with all this being said, some people will disagree with me, some won't, but hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to hear more podcasts, want to see me restoring my new to me pickup truck, or just want to watch a small chicken farmer do daily activities. Talk to you all next Monday. So, that's the podcast part, but we are going to do more than just the podcast. We're going to, since that's short podcast, I don't know if I think the next one is as short as this one, but it's podcast. So, that's next week. This farming book, I got this in the mail today. It's a my Indiana home. So yeah. But so little story time. It's been a while. It's been a while since this happened. I don't have a good mic. I wish I could pause streams. It's kind of dumb. It's like, you can't pause your live stream. Like, why? Question being, why can't you pause your live stream? I don't know. But you know, fact. Honestly, the podcast is more like a blog than a live stream. Like, wow. Wow. But if you guys haven't checked out, if you're new here and you haven't checked out any videos, if you guys haven't checked out, if you're new here and you haven't checked out any videos, so I have the live stream pulled up on my phone because I'm going through content and stuff and seeing if the mic is good, and it's not too bad actually. So check some videos out, see what you guys think about them. If you consider subscribing, I mean, really, it's not that hard. You just click a button. You click somewhere down there in the description. There should be a subscribe button. You just click that. Boom, you're subscribed instantly. No paid memberships or anything. Uh, yeah, but story time. Story time. Of a year last year. All right. Last year I was hauling a load of wood in the back of my trailer behind the tractor. And the day before, I was driving and my cotter pin, because in my tractor there's a cotter pin and a washer on it. The cotter pin broke and the washer fell off. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know this happened at all. And I was like, what? What is this? I picked up the washer. I'm gonna FaceTime. I'll FaceTime them later. But I saw this washer on the ground and I was like, I picked it up. I was like, I wonder what this came off. I wonder if it came off the tractor. Next day, I was hauling wood in a dump bed trailer that's small enough to pull behind my tractor, and I was taking it up to the house. I was bringing up the uh the tire on the right side of the tractor. Just it fell off, like literally fell off. The axle of the tractor just went. It just dropped down. I was like, what the heck? And then I looked over to the left to see what holds it up, and I saw the washer that it looked exactly like the washer that I found on the ground. And I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. That washer came off, and I didn't even realize it. Should have checked it. So always check and make sure you have your washers on your tractor, because if you don't, the wheel might fall off. Uh, It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It was pretty easy to put it back on. All I did was I brought a jack up to the house, grabbed the washer, a new cotter pin, and a hammer. Came back up, jacked up the tractor, put the tire back on, put the washer back on, put a new cotter pin in, cut it up, cut the edges because the cotter pin is about like this long. The cotter pins we had are about that long, and I had to cut it up just a little bit for it to work. So, cotter pin, they'll fall off. Just saying, cotter pins will fall off. After they get wore down, they break. Hang on, right in the chat. Yeah, but your cotter pins, if you always gotta make sure you have your cotter pin on there and your washer, because it might come off. As well as, yeah. So always check, make sure your cotter pins are on your tires. I mean, on your rim. And if you find a washer on the ground, check and make sure it wasn't off your tractor because that wouldn't be good. So it wasn't that bad, like at all. Like I didn't die. Luckily, I could have died, but I didn't. So you know, um, the year before last year, I had an old international tractor. It was I don't know what year it was, but it was an old international Cub tractor, and I was mowing the back hill. There's a hill behind our shop that I was mowing, and this thing's heavy, by the way. There's no, like, my tractor now has no shutoffs. Like, you flip it, if something happens, flip or something, if it gets sideways enough, the blades won't shut off if you come off the seat. My mom's zero turn, automatically, if you come off the seat, it will shut the blades instantly off. So, but I was on the side hill mowing with the IH, and it started spinning. It started spinning. I was like moving, trying to get it to not spin anymore, and I was in the seat straight, like I was like this basically on the side hill because the tractor was slanted about that much, and the blades were on. I was going to shut them off because there's a stick in the middle. You hit a button and pull it back, and it shuts the blades off. I was going to do that, and the tractor, I shut them off. And at that moment, after I shut them off, the tractor it got sideways, like over to the left. I think I was on the right side though. I think I was mowing. I think I was mowing this way instead of this way. But it like it like so. This is say this is the tractor. Say this is the tractor right here, and you're mowing, and it like flipped about that much. I got it to flop back down on the ground. And I was like, nope, I'm done. So I just parked it in the shop and was done with it until like a few days after it dried. But I hope my mic's good. I'm gonna try to get it back before the next podcast. Hopefully, I might not be able to. I will. So, but I'm gonna show you guys some stuff that we use, favorite attachments to use as well. So, doing vlog, hold up the GoPro. So, so this is like a perfect vlog. It's like really good for vlogs. I want this to go till 8:30 because I told you guys whenever the podcast and stuff started coming, I would try to go. But about like like this, uh, uh, now I just use it as a tripod. I had to duct tape it because it bends and it'll come off if you if I pull it, it would come off. But, but you know, might honestly just go to my I might go to the new podcast. I mean podcast that I so